What's going on, everybody? So I haven't made any videos in a very long time. I've been really busy with real life stuff, and I haven't had the time to actually make videos. But you know what? I had to come back and make a video on the recent developments in the R. Kelly case. As you know, Joycelyn Savage has basically it appears Joycelyn Savage has broken away from R. Kelly, and she has a Patreon account. So I wanted to make a quick video to kind of discuss what this could possibly mean for R. Kelly, right? So I believe this is the Patreon account that Joycelyn Savage has made. I'm not sure. Well, let me back up. This is the Patreon account in Joycelyn Savage's image. I didn't subscribe to this video because I think it's pretty much a money grab, or I didn't subscribe to this Patreon account because I think it's pretty much a money grab. But as you can see, they have three tiers: a $3 tier, a $9 tier, and a $25 tier. I believe the juicy stuff is going to be in the $25 tier. It looks like she has 1,700 subscribers, and if this is true, she's probably made upwards of $43,000 already within the last 2 days that she's done this. Now, here's the thing. Now, I'm going to tell you, well, I mean, I'm going to state the obvious here, right? Before I do that, let's get into some of the articles that I found. Here's one by The Griot, and they basically talk about, they've actually subscribed to Joycelyn Savage's page, and they basically extracted some information and put it on their page. I think The Griot is owned by Chicago Sun-Times. I'm not sure. Uh, and there's another article that I think I found on the Daily Beast, and it's basically talking about Joycelyn Savage and some of the allegations that she's made, or allegedly some of the alleged allegations that she's made, right? I mean, some of the stuff that is being alleged here is pretty darn crazy, right? So, number one, she's alleging that R. Kelly peed on her numerous times. She's also alleging that R. Kelly used her as a punching bag. And she's also alleging that R. Kelly forced her to have an abortion. And she's alleging that R. Kelly choked her until she blacked out, right? So this stuff is pretty devastating, right? Because obviously the prosecutors are going to be looking at this information that she's putting out, or these allegations, I'm sorry. They're going to be looking at the allegations that she's pumping out, and they're going to be doing one or two things. Either they're going to force her to testify, or they're going to ask her to testify in the R. Kelly trials, or they're going to say, they're going to think that we don't necessarily need her to come in to testify, but we're going to take, this testimony from this page and we're going to use it in the trial, right? So that could be some of the things that's happening here, right? And if that is the case, if this Patreon page is legit and this is Joycelyn Savage, and she's basically giving up she's making these allegations. If this information is true, or if it seems real, then the prosecutors are going to be looking to use either her testimony in the actual trial, or they're going to be looking to use these videos in the actual trial, right? Now, let me play devil's advocate. Here's a tricky thing. What if, and I'm just saying, what if Joycelyn Savage and R. Kelly have basically decided that they're going to lay a trap? They're going to make these videos, or she's going to make these videos and make all these crazy allegations, and then she's going to say, well, this was for entertainment purposes only. None of it is true. I just did it for the money, right? And she does this at a critical point in R. Kelly's trial. I'm not saying that's what's happening here, but it could be a legit strategy. I don't know if I would use that strategy, but it could be. It could be. It could be that, this is a way to raise money. She's going to tell all these stories. And I think one of the things is that a lot of the stuff that she said appears to be devastating. But I think as time goes on, she wants to get more and more Patreon. She wants to get more and more subscribers. So I think she's going to ramp it up from being peed on. She's probably going to ramp it up from being choked out. And I mean, at least if she doesn't, then I don't see how she can get more subscribers. So she's got to ramp this up some type of way to get more people, and more people is going to mean more money, right? So what if this is a plot, right? I'm pretty sure with Greenberg on the team, this has been well thought out. If this is actually a plot, it's been well thought out, and she's not going to do anything illegal. But what if? What if this is a plot, right? What if it's a ploy? I won't say plot. I'll say ploy. What if it's a ploy or tactic to throw off the prosecution, to get the prosecution to focus on misinformation? Then, at a critical point in the trial, Joycelyn Savage will come out and say, "I made all of this up, and it was just done for entertainment purposes." I'm not saying that's the case, but I'm just playing devil's advocate and saying, what if? So you have that on one hand, and then on the other hand, you have the obvious that this information that, or these allegations that she's throwing out, is going to basically be a stunning blow to the R. Kelly case, because as he's being accused of all this stuff, you have her coming out and basically saying all of the same stuff that he's been accused of, or reinforcing the things that he's being accused of in a public eye. Now, me personally, if this is the case, I think that a lot of this stuff is wrong, because what they're doing is they're persecuting him in the media. So by the time he actually has the actual trial, the jury is going to be thinking about all the things that has appeared in the media, and they're not going to be really focused on the evidence or the lack of in front of them in the trial. So let me know what you think. I have a lot of questions for you, and I want you to leave your questions, comments below. Question number one: do you think that Joycelyn Savage is doing this because R. Kelly's money's low? It could be the case because, as you know, R. Kelly has had lots of financial problems. He was sued by his previous landlord. He's had the child support case, and basically, they're breaking him down. And she could be doing this because the money's low. And as you know, there's been allegations that they have to leave the Trump Towers, right? They have to leave the Trump Towers because the lease is going to be up, and I don't think it'd be smart for R. Kelly to renew it. Or question number two: do you think she's simply doing this for revenge? Did something happen between R. Kelly and Joycelyn Savage to basically cause all this? Or question number three, leave your questions and comments below. Do you think she's just found a different heart, and she's just coming out and she's genuinely basically telling everybody, her story, and she just wants the world to know because she thinks uh, somehow that R. Kelly is a monster, which is being alleged on, her Patreon account, at least according to Chicago Sun-Times? Is she genuinely just coming out? Right? So, that's question number three. Question number four: where's Azriel Clary? Where has she gone to? She's disappeared in all this. And then question number five, leave your question comments below. Do you think this could possibly be a tactic, a cunning tactic by the R. Kelly team to throw off the prosecution or to basically raise money? Let me know what you think. Leave your questions and comments below.